a big story right now. Johnny Manziel may be getting suspended for a few games, multiple games. We're not sure yet because supposedly he accepted money for autographs that he gave out. This right now, it reminds everybody of Terrell Pryor and why he exited the NCAA and Ohio State University early because he was going to get suspensions as well. Of course, he still had those suspensions in the NFL. Not that it mattered because he wouldn't be starting for the Oakland Raiders at quarterback anyways. Johnny Manziel doesn't have that same benefit. He can't just leave right now. He has to stay and serve out the fine at College Station. And it's weird because the fine, it's against the rules. He broke the rules if he did accept money for his autograph. You break the rules, you deserve the punishment that comes along with breaking the rules. That's just how it is. The rules are the rules until somebody changes it. There's nothing we can really do about that. However, these rules need to be changed because this is stupid. I don't think that universities should be paying their college athletes because they're paying them in a free education. I'm $80,000 in debt right now. If I was, top college athlete, not even having to be a top college athlete, just good enough to get a scholarship, I would be thrilled. And I know there's tons of people out there who do not have the money to go to college. They can't afford it, even though it would really be a huge benefit to them. And you got guys who miss out on being $60,000, $80,000, $100,000 in debt because they are athletes. They're getting paid. And $100,000 a year at the max, or $100,000 over 4 years at the max, or even maybe $60,000 on the lower end. Yeah, it's not a huge amount when you're comparing yourself to the athletes over in the professional leagues. You're not a professional, though. You're a college athlete. That's good enough. And, hey, to be honest, the college career, that's great. Do what you got to do to prove yourself for the NFL so you can do everything you can to get that big money then. But then once you're in the NFL, what do you got? 4 or 5 years? Not everybody's career is going to last 10 or 12 years. The NFL career on average is fairly short for your average player. And Johnny Manziel, I'm not saying he's going to be an average player, but there's other guys as well when we're talking about the argument of whether or not colleges should pay their athletes. And yes, the weird part is, though, that the universities make a ton of money off of names like Johnny Football, selling his jerseys, selling pictures, all sorts of things like that. There's so many people that are making so much money off of him, yet he's not allowed to make money. And that serves to all the athletes. It's a weird situation. I don't think that the answer is colleges paying students, but at the same time, when it comes to something like an autograph, Johnny Manziel has to be allowed to sell his autograph. It's his autograph. And the thing is, people are willing to pay money for him to sit there, 10 seconds, signs it, here you go. Have fun. There's a picture. There's a piece of paper. Doesn't matter. People are willing to pay him for that. He should be able to charge them for that. I think it's silly that they're not, because he's not accepting incentives from the college. There's no college coach calling him up and saying, hey, if you happen to be big, you can sell your autograph here at College Station. And that's nothing that he wouldn't be able to do at Ohio State, at University of Florida. He could do that anywhere. You could do it anywhere, so it's not a big incentive. I mean, there's things that are shady, such as the guy on the booster saying, hey, I own a car dealership. Why don't you stop by your first week of school and we'll talk for a while. Maybe you'll get to leave with something nice. Something like that. That's an incentive. It's not fair. You shouldn't pay your athletes. I don't think so. But when it comes to this is Johnny Manziel happening to be around fans of his. They're specifically fans of Johnny Manziel who want his autograph. They're willing to shell out their money for it. He should be willing to do that. He should not be penalized for that because it's silly. Let's say Johnny Manziel wrote a book about his Heisman campaign. He wrote it over the offseason, and it's going to be coming out week 1 of the upcoming college football season. can he have book signings, and can he charge people for that? Can he charge people to go to his book signing? Can he charge people for him to actually sign that book? If he goes to a sports memorabilia festival or convention with his book in hand, can he get money off of that? I don't know the rules. I'm assuming the answer is no, because they're not allowed to, sign autographs for money or sell their jerseys, their rings, whatever for money, even though it's their possession. So technically they should be able to do that. I just think it's an interesting situation. It doesn't make any sense. I mean, you have actors and actresses who are also in college and they're in a movie, they sell some autographs, nobody's penalizing them. And of course they don't have this huge, massive NCAA body above them, but you have plenty of people who, for one way or another, get fairly popular, get famous, maybe famous on YouTube, on the internet, whatever, write a blog, a book, and they can sign their stuff while they're in college, University of Illinois is not calling up the person selling their autograph saying, hey, you can't do that. It's not allowed. So why is it that this college athlete can't sell his possessions that he personally owns, he's personally earned? Why can't he sell his autograph? I think it's stupid that he would be fined for this. Or not fined, but suspended for one game for an entire season. Any amount of time, I think it's ridiculous that he would get fined for this. Yeah, you broke the rules. Unfortunately, the rules are the rules, so you will get suspended for some amount of time, most likely. But those rules need to change, because that's ridiculous. It's his personal possessions. It's his signature. He owns it. He can do whatever the hell he wants with it. Let me know what you guys think below, down below in the comments. Should colleges pay their college athletes, or can they sell their personal possessions, their autograph, whatever? I would love to know what you guys think. Let me know down below in the comments.